Welcome and thanks for joining me for today's CTV Sports Page. I'm Monica McNutt, and we're going to kick things off from the field, where Maryland women's lacrosse was hosting Boston University. We'll jump right into it, and Kelly McPartland, she's in that far corner. She's attacking the goal here, and she would score. Now, she had a hat trick on the game, so that means that she scored 3 times, leading the way for the Terps. A little bit later, Boston goalie Caroline Megan, she had 12 saves on the game, so that time you saw her doing her thing, but Maryland would just be too much. Beth Blaros found Kristen Lamont for that score. Each of them contributed a goal to the game. A little bit later, the Terps' Morgan Trogler is beating down the Boston University player there. She finds her teammate Brooke Griffin. This would be one of Brooke's 4 goals for the day. The Terps take this one easily, 18-8. The ladies will face their first top 10 opponent on Saturday when they travel to number 7 Penn State, which is also going to be a future Big Ten team that they'll play in conference play. Last night, high school basketball action, a clash of 2 WCAC Titans, St. John's and DeMatha, 1 and 2 respectively in the Post's poll. Let's get you to Hyattsville for the highlights. This is early on, there you go, huddles, getting things underway, timeouts. Those are very important times for teams, as you well know. DeMatha here, that's Corey Henson with the basketball, but this is Darian Anderson playing some defense. He gets the steal, finishes the layup for an easy 2. A little bit later, Henson's going to be in that same position, but this time he knows what to do with the basketball. He finds his teammate Brandon Alston for another easy 2. Here we go, but that's Trey Campbell for St. John's right there, spotting up, hitting the 3 ball. That's a future Hoya, ladies and gentlemen. But DeMatha ultimately would take care of this one off the miss. Joe Hampton finds a cutting Terrell Allen for a 2. DeMatha takes it 73-52. Last night was the last regular season game for both St. John's and DeMatha. The WCAC play will wrap up over the weekend, and the playoffs will begin next week. The Whiz Kids were in Atlanta last night facing the Hawks, looking for a W after losing their first game back from the All-Star break. Let's see how they would fare. In the third quarter, as we get our team getting ready to get out of another timeout. Third quarter here, Wall found Kevin Serafin, who found Trevor Booker for the jam. The Hawks doing their thing. Clean, simple offense. Your shooter, Kyle Korver, coming off and hitting a 3. He's hit a 3 in 122 consecutive games, so good stuff out of Korver. The Wizards into the third quarter. Trevor Ariza with the heave. No way. Oh, absolutely, there's a way. He hit that big-time shot as the third quarter ended. The Wizards would take this one 114-97. There's a second look. Good stuff, an outstanding shot. Now, the Wizards will be home on Saturday with a new teammate. Today marks the NBA's midseason trade deadline, and the Wizards were involved in a 3-team trade. The trade will bring guard Andre Miller to D.C. from the Nuggets and sends Jan Vesely to Denver. Wizards guard Eric Maynor is headed to Philly along with 2 second-round picks, 1 from the Wizards and 1 from the Nuggets. Whitman coached Miller in Cleveland, and Miller and Nene play together in Denver, so perhaps that will help ease the transition. Baltimore Ravens running back Ray Rice and his fiancée were arrested for simple assault over the weekend. According to a summons, she was unconscious after Rice struck her. Video of the running back lifting her out of an elevator has surfaced. His attorney says the video is authentic but incomplete. On to Burgundy and Gold. Fred Davis, tight end for the Burgundy and Gold, has been suspended indefinitely for testing positive for a banned substance. This is the statement that the NFLPA released on his behalf. I would like to clarify the circumstances that resulted in my current suspension. In the past, I made the mistake of knowingly ingesting a banned substance. For over 2 years, I've worked very hard to eliminate marijuana from my life, and I have not had a positive test for it since 2011. Unfortunately, a couple of months ago, I took a supplement that contained a banned substance. I now know that supplements are not regulated by the FDA and may contain banned substances. On a lighter note, Team USA picks up another gold. Maddie Bowman won in the women's ski halfpipe, but Team USA hockey fell to Canada in overtime by a score of 3-2, so they pick up a silver medal there. Locally, the Lady Terps host Florida State tonight, and that tips at 8:30. I'm Monica McNutt, and that's all I have for you in your CTV Sports Page.
And real quick, you were telling us quite a rivalry there between U.S. and Canada, so it's a blow for us to lose to them there.
Yeah, in the newsroom when it came and got around, I know I was personally like, oh, man. But the men will play Canada tomorrow, and that's to go to the gold medal game, so maybe the U.S. can still get it done.
Redemption. All right. All right, thank you.